Hey guys, Phil here with a different kind of video. Sorry, this is probably going to totally trash my views on YouTube by doing a video like this, but today I want to talk about video editing. I've been editing video for about 20 years, more than that. I started with the Avid Media System, been using Final Cut for a long time, and I'm still using Final Cut Pro. I'm a little dissatisfied with it, so I wanted to try and switch to other programs, and of course the cool kid on the block is Davinci Resolve, and a lot of people are using that. It's got great color grading, but I fall down at the very first post, and I'm going to show you why in this video here. What's happening to me, and I'm using Davinci Resolve 17, the latest beta download of 17, which I just downloaded today. Today is February 19th, 2021. My issue is with syncing audio and video. Now, I film my primary camera, right now I'm doing this with the iPhone and OBS, but my primary camera for guitar videos is the Panasonic GH4, which shoots in 4K. It's not a perfect camera, but it's pretty good for what it does. The only issue is, in this case, that it shoots in video files that are a maximum of about 5 minutes long. I think it's 4 gigabyte files. So if you shoot for 20 minutes, you'll end up with 4 video files, or maybe 4 full length and 10 seconds and a fifth one or whatever. So what I do in Final Cut Pro takes about 3 seconds. You drop all the video files in, you say create a compound clip, which sticks them all together at the end, and so you have one long clip. And then because I record the audio separately, like in a guitar video, I'm going to record the audio into Logic Pro, and anyway, I end up with 4 or 5 video files, 1 audio file. I stitch those video files together into a long clip, and then I say sync the audio and that long clip. Bing. Takes about 3 seconds to do the whole thing in Final Cut Pro. I cannot get Davinci Resolve to do this, and that's what I want to show you today, because maybe you Davinci Resolve heads out there are going to say, you idiot, you just simply do it like this. I'm new to Davinci Resolve, but for me it shouldn't be so difficult. So let's take a look at the screen here. So as we can see, Davinci Resolve 17, it says version 1708, no, 17.0B, sorry, tiny. We're old over here, you gotta have bigger type than that. Okay, so let's get rid of this thing. Now, I imported 3 files here. These 2 are audio and video files. This is from a video on my other channel that I did about Elon Musk. Maybe I'll put a link down there. So I've got 2 video files. You can see they're numbered or named sequentially, 685, 686. This one is however long it is. Oh, it's 3, let's say 3 minutes, whatever. Stupid that you can't see how long it is, but 5 minutes and 56 seconds, and then if we look at the other one, it's 1 minute and 26 seconds. So, and this is the audio, and it's 7:23, which is pretty much exactly what those 2 are. Of course, I started the audio recorder different time. So what I've learned is that I can select all of these files and right click, and I can't say auto sync. Well, that's interesting. If I generate, okay, I'm going to try, way number 1 is to use multicam. Generate a multicam clip using the selected clips, and angle the sync on sound. So what it should do, so Elon Multiclip 1, what it should do is see where those things are. Now, I think the problem it's having, of course, is that it doesn't know that these 2 video files are sequential. It looks, but what the error is totally bizarre to me that comes up here. The error says audio sync failed. No match was found for the first clip. So I end up with a multicam clip here that has all the audio, and then bing, the video pops in at the end. And the annoying thing is the video that pops in at the end, that isn't even in sync.
With research, you can't just research the world. You got to research something. And finally, your skills.
So it's
now,
totally out of sync. So that is crap. But what I can do, and just all kinds of weirdness. So if I right click on this now, so I'm here's the multicam clip. We can see the multicam clip. It's quite long. You know, it is, well, 7 minutes and 24 seconds long, as we know. I'm going to click on this. It says 7 minutes and 24 seconds over here. And if I say create new timeline using selected clips, which is the 7 minute and 24 second, I'm going to call it timeline with a multicam, audio track based on selected media. Don't use the selected in and out markers. I'm going to create that. Now if we go over and look at the timeline, for some reason the timeline, oh no, has no, oh well, because it's using angle 1. Actually, I don't even see the video in there. So I don't know where the video is. If I get rid of this and re-add it, yeah, I don't know where the video is. It's not much of a multicam clip. Okay, so let's go over to media. Now the other thing I saw that I hadn't seen before is I can select all 3 of these things. And now let's say sync audio based on waveform. No match found again. So this poor clip can't be found. I'm going to undo everything. So I'm back at the beginning. I'm going to select all the 3 of these. Let's auto sync audio and append tracks. No, it just can't find the audio. What's really funny is if you look at this clip, I actually do a clap. And the clap's there on the audio and the video. So, I mean, you're telling me you can't figure that out? That's pretty crappy. I'm going to go all the way back. It's definitely everything is at the beginning. Now, let's see. Can I create a new time, no. No. The issue, of course, is that the order is wrong anyway. Okay, it can't do anything. It creates a multicam. And just puts them over top of each other. So let's undo that. It's interesting, it still has this here. Okay. Let's try another multicam. And say that they're sequential. Angle sync time code? Oh, clip name? No, file name. Oh no, that's just going to be the angle name. Now that's interesting.
So that's what I'm talking about. Find your passion, things that you know your market, and go for those people. I, of course, know things that guitar players need.
Alright, so it's kind of created... This is so crap. Because, of course, it's not going to change the sound because you're only listening to one thing. It's just stupid. How do I... I'm not going to use selected in and out markers. Number of video tracks, number of audio tracks, audio track type. Okay, let's see what happens. I create a timeline. Let's look at the timeline. Now, of course, it's done timeline completely backwards because it doesn't use the names of the things. It's insane. Okay, now we can, like, come on. Okay, now if we look, okay, the timeline's in order. Now, here's a timeline. Can you sync a timeline in a thing? No. Is this not like editing 101? You know? And I have Googled, Googled and Reddited, and there is nothing. There is no way to get these friggin' things in order. It's just crap, in my opinion. And I've selected, how can you create a multicam and say, you know what, I'm not going to put one of them in. Don't feel like it. It's just bullshit. It is just like the... And this is the software they want me to switch to? Give me a break. Also, by the way, you can do this in Premiere Pro like that as well. If I will pay somebody if they can provide me a solution that works in 3 seconds like Final Cut Pro does. Otherwise, what I do is assemble the footage in Final Cut Pro and then take it into Resolve. You know? Crazy.